You tell me I ain't got no pension.
Yeah.
And nobody tell me to calm my down. Everybody tell me to calm down. This my money y'all playing with.
It's the 1970s and inflation is through the roof. Folks losing their job, losing their mind, and a whole generation of people fixing to retire. Kind of like it is right now. You see, back then, companies was like, hey, you give us 40 hours a week, work for us for 40 years, and all you're going to have to do is be able to walk to the mailbox and get your check because we got you. Don't even trip. But what they ain't tell them was that most of them never saved a dime. They just hoped that you was going to clock out and not be able to clock back in. You feel me? And the first person to see it coming was this senator named Jacob Javits. His secretary walks in and goes, sir, companies is out here folding. Their pension plans is disappearing left and right. Javits goes, you mean to tell me all these companies wrote checks that they can't cash and they never put away the money? Man, that's got to be illegal. She goes, well, technically, they didn't break the law. And Jobs is like, exactly. Don't you see the problem? So boom, in 1974, they passed this law called ERISA. Basically, ERISA said, if a company promises you a pension, they got to actually put money into a trust account and insure it. So even if the company goes broke, you ain't got to worry about because you're going to be straight. Sounds like a win for the people, right? Wrong. Because when it passed, every single CEO in America was running around like a chicken with their head cut off. One of them was like, man, we got to guarantee every employee lifetime income now. Another one was like, we're cooked. Another one leans in and he's like, why don't we just make them pay for their own retirement? All of them look at him like, brother, what is you talking about? Ain't nobody signing up for that. He goes, yeah, they will. All we got to do is give them free money. Another exec goes, bro, why would we give them free money when we can't even afford to give them free income for the rest of their life? Dude was like, you hear me, but you ain't listening. All we got to do is not give them a raise. We take that same money, hold it to the side, and only give it back if they invest in the 401k. That'll make them think they're getting free money, but really, we just paying them less and making them grateful for it. And we take all the investment risk and the tax risk off of us, and we put it back on them. One guy leans back and goes, dang, bruh, you cold for that. Now, they got the key, but they still need the door. And that's when Ted Bennett enters the chat. And by the mid-'80s, Wall Street took over and pensions started disappearing like Blockbuster. A few folks in Congress actually tried to push back and pass some laws to make the fees clear and to make it so that people could understand the risk. But before the ink could dry, the hitters came out. And just like that, the pension era was over. And the 401k, well, let's just say it was never about taking care of you. It was just business. A business where you do all the work, you put in all the money, you take all the risk, and everybody eats but you. Does it sound like you chose the 401k or somebody chose it for you? Because when it's all said and done, corporate America set the pension house on fire. Wall Street sold the ashes back to you as freedom. And guess who let them do it? The government.